I grew up in Northern California in a very woodsy, off-the-grid type place. I was a lifeguard as a teenager, and I learned CPR from the Red Cross during my training. It was a skill, much like swimming, that I knew was important for many reasons, and I knew as a lifeguard there was a chance I would have to use it someday. But I never imagined I'd have to use it in my own personal life. I had my son at an early age, and as any mom can attest, sometimes you're just so tired. One day when visiting my parents, I went to take a much-needed nap, knowing that my mom was watching my son. Off I went to nap while my son proceeded to play with the family dog and the hose outside. Sheer joy. That's what I went to bed thinking. But it quickly turned to my worst nightmare. My mom thought that I was watching my son, and I thought she was watching him. Somehow the family dog had knocked my son into the swimming pool while they were playing. Keep in mind, this is way before measures were in place to keep pools and children safe. The next thing I know, I'm bolted awake with a sense of dread. I ran outside to find my almost 2-year-old son face down in the pool and not breathing. I jumped in and pulled his little body from the pool. He was blue. It was winter in Redding, California, and it was cold. I immediately started administering CPR while I had my mother call 911. For a few seconds, he was gone, and I knew I had to do everything I had learned in my Red Cross CPR training to bring him back to life. After what seemed like an eternity, my son started to cough up water. It's a great sign, thank God. The paramedics arrived and quickly took over. Here I am, soaking wet, my boy thankfully breathing, while a group of first responders are trying to talk to me. I didn't process anything they were saying. I'm still in shock. Somehow their words have stayed in my brain. My quick thinking and action saved my son's life. The amount of time he spent in the water and the cold temperature are often a fatal combination. Had I not known CPR, he would not have made it. It's because of this traumatic experience that I have personally and professionally dedicated so much of myself and my time to advancing the mission of the American Red Cross. It's become a personal mission of mine to ensure that as many people as possible are CPR certified. I am forever grateful because it saved my son's life.